Hey there, Fran Lopesha here, and in today's episode, I'm going to be talking about messenger hacks to help you get into more conversations, get more customers, and get more team members without feeling like a salesy weirdo, okay, and without feeling like you're forever operating with a hidden agenda. So if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Fran Lopesha. A little bit about me: I actually was a dentist and then started building network marketing old school until I discovered online strategies that work. And in Beach Boss Influencers, I'm co-founder of Beach Boss Influencers, where we coach and mentor network marketers how to get more customers, how to get more sales, how to grow their businesses in less time using automation, using systems and processes that work, and as I said, using automation. So we hear this all the time, is that from students and from people in my team as well, is how do I start a conversation? How do I do this without feeling like I've got the hidden agenda and without feeling like a salesy weirdo? Because most network marketers, once you start a messenger conversation, is that they ask for you to look at the opportunity, look at their products, and join their team. And you may have I've done that, and you may have found that you've been doing this in the past and thinking, like, when it comes to messenger conversations, you've got like a little bit of PTSD and you're thinking, I don't want to do it. So listen up, because I'm going to give you 3 simple ways to actually start those conversations, so that it doesn't feel weird. Okay. Number 1, the first thing that you need to understand is understanding who your perfect prospect is. Do you know who your perfect prospect is? Okay. And if you know who your perfect prospect is, those are the people you want to be having getting into messenger, getting into conversations with, and making sure that they're actually in a country that you can enroll in a country that they can buy your products. Now, once you know who it is, okay, don't go into the conversation and think, okay, here's my next customer, here's my next team member. Okay. You want to get to know the person. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust, and they join people that they know, like, and trust. So you need to build that know, like, and trust. Okay. Now, a couple of ways to actually start conversations. Okay. Number 1 is to wish people a happy birthday. Now, this isn't wishing people a happy birthday on their feed. This is wishing people a happy birthday in Messenger, okay? Either with a voice note. A voice note is super, super effective. You can send a video. A lot of people do this. They actually send a video, and if you have a better voice than me, sing them happy birthday, so that it is going to stand out, okay? So wish people a happy birthday. Facebook tells you every day whose birthday is coming up. So go in and wish them a happy birthday in Messenger, okay? In Messenger. Now, if you're thinking, okay, how's that going to help me? Once they reply to your message, then message them and say, hey, you're so welcome. What's new in your world, or what's keeping you busy these days? Ask them, find out about them. See what's happening in their world. And it may be that you haven't spoken to them in a year. Be a normal human being and find out about them. What's happening in their world? What's new in their world? You could go and check their profile, and see what's happening there. There's something that, say, I just saw you've just been on holiday. Hope your holiday was fabulous. But find out about them. Okay. Now, I'm not suggesting that you start forming people. So form is, finding out about their about their family, about the occupation, about what they like to do for fun, recreation, and money. Okay. So form, kind of, people see it coming a mile off. Okay. So just find out about them and then see where the conversation goes. Okay. And they may say, hey, I'm building a network marketing business, and then find out about that. If you want to build business relationships with people, find out about their business. Okay. And right now you may be feeling like a little bit of imposter syndrome, coming in thinking, well, okay, but I'm not the expert and I don't know how to, I don't feel like I have the credentials to to actually be able to coach them. But can you be interested in their business? And actually, you may just be 2 steps, 3 steps ahead of them. So find out about their business. Hey, I'd love to hear what's working in your business right now. What's not working? What do you think might be keeping you stuck? Where would you like to be? Find out about their business. Find out about them. Okay. So you don't have to be the expert. You don't have to be the multiple 6 or 7 figure earner in order to be able to find out about people, about their business, and see how you can best help them. Okay. So that is number one. All right. Is once you've wished them happy birthday, is follow up after the birthday wishes if they reply to you. Little hint: if I wish somebody happy birthday and they don't reply, or and then I wish them again a year later and they don't reply, I unfriend them, because if they can't be bothered to reply to a birthday message, I kind of don't want to be connected to those kind of people. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, this should actually probably have come first, but when you first connect with somebody, okay, is send them a message. Send them a message and say, hey, Susie, it's so awesome to be connected here. Thanks for accepting my friend request. Or if they've sent you a friend request, thanks for the friend request. I'm really honored. Pay them a compliment. Pay them another compliment. Say, hey, I've just been checking out your profile. I love all the content that you're sharing. I love all the inspiration that you're sharing on your profile. And just pay them a compliment. Maybe, you've got a beautiful family. How many kids do you have? Pay them a compliment. Say something nice to them. Okay, people are much more likely to reply to you in Messenger if you have just paid them, being nice to them, being a normal human being and being nice and kind. Okay, but you can also, when you connect, is say, hey, I'd love to hear, what do you do? What do you do? To ask them, what do you do? Literally, what do you do? Okay, and then find out about what they do, and then you can ask more questions. I'd love to hear more about, how long have you been doing it? Do you do it full time? Or and they say, well, no, I'm a nurse and I do this, and say, hey, well, what are your goals? Would you like to quit nursing and do it full time? Find out about their business. When you start the conversations and you're talking about their business, it's not weird to then, if the conversation goes that way, and you find out about their struggles and you can help them, say, hey, I've been loving the conversation with you. I've been loving how the connection that we've made. I love your energy. I'd love to have you in my team, where I will be able to, when you've uncovered their pains and they've told you that what's not working, I'd love to have you in my team. Are you open to taking a look at what it would look like to work with me? Now that was down the line. Okay, that will come down the line. But find out, ask them what they do. All right. And the third way to start messenger conversations is in replying to people's stories, because that's the very easiest way. When you reply to somebody's story, is it goes directly into Messenger. Okay, so whether it is a story about it's something inspirational, or something with their family, or sharing whatever it is, sharing a win. Okay, comment on their stories, and then again find out more about them. Okay, find out about them. Be interested in them. Okay, without being pushy, but just be interested in them. Find out about them. All right. But always remember, just be a normal human being. Imagine that you're sitting across from somebody and just finding out about them. You're just being interested in that human being. Okay, be a human being and have a normal conversation. Okay, so find out. So how do you get customers and sales? Okay, the first thing is, as you're commenting on their content, you're commenting on their stories, it's bringing them into your world. Okay, and somebody who, if you've been a normal human being, you've been kind, you've paid them compliments, okay, and you've been interested in them, do you think they're likely to check out your content? They're likely to check out your stories and your content. Okay, so when they're checking out your content, once a week, are you creating curiosity around the benefits of your products? Are you creating curiosity around what I would like to work with you? Okay, are they seeing your content? So if they're not engaging on your content, it might not be right for them. But the best way and the easiest way to get more customers and more sales and more team members is to bring people into your world and let your content do the talking. Okay, and if you want somebody, if you would like to work with somebody, go and love on them, go love on their content. Then they will be, they will see your content. Okay, so the other thing is find out when you're having messenger conversations how you can best serve them. Think about how can I best help this person? How can I best serve this person? Okay, find out what they're struggling with. Ask them questions. Just be curious. Say, hey, I'm curious. I'm really curious. That when somebody starts a question with, hey, I'm really curious, it doesn't feel pushy. It doesn't feel in your face, and people will answer your question. So say, hey, I'm really curious. I'd love to hear what's working in your business right now. What's working for you? What's not working for you? Find out about them. Okay, and you may find a pain that you can help them with, and maybe they don't have any support. They don't have an upline they feel like they're doing it all on their own. And if they were working with you, that you could support them. You'd have systems and processes in place where you can support them and help them achieve their goals. Okay, if they do the work, obviously. All right. So uncover their pain. And if you haven't grabbed it, and there'll be a link above this video to Kat's incredible Messenger Recruiting Mastery training, where she actually digs into how to uncover people's pains. Okay, how to have these normal conversations with people without feeling like a salesy weirdo, and actually uncover their pain and find out about them. Okay, so you're going to want to grab that link if you haven't grabbed it already. All right, but then you're going to bring them into your world and let your content do the talking. And then the last thing, and probably the most important thing, is to track these people. If you are not tracking who you're talking to, tracking who you're having conversations with, tracking who you're in messenger conversations with, so that you don't, otherwise people just slip through the cracks and you forget about them. Okay, and then like all of a sudden you'll think, like so maybe their birthday will come up a year later, and you'll see that they maybe asked you a year ago for information around your products, and you didn't keep up, you didn't track them, you didn't keep up with them. So make sure that you are tracking who you are talking to, and tracking who where you're at in that conversation. Are they not interested? Are they, if you find out what their struggle is, then you know that you want to be carrying on that conversation. If they've commented on some of your posts or commented on your stories around your product, your opportunity, then again, you know where to carry on that conversation. But then you need to stay consistent and carry on that conversation and be interested in them and see how you can best help and serve them. Okay, so that is it. If you've got a business page, there are lots of hacks for business pages. If you've got a business page, you can run messenger ads. You can use ManyChat, so have a bot that actually replies to messages. Okay, you can have a button on your business page that message me, so that people will actually message you. But that's using automation. That's using paid strategies. For you right now, wish people happy birthday. Okay. Comment on their stories, and make sure when you connect with them, you connect with them and find out about them. Okay, and my best hack is end each message with a question. Okay, so that they will keep replying. It's the same as when you're commenting on people's posts. If you end each comment on somebody's post with a question, then they're going to keep it'll increase the they'll reply back to you. So that is it. Let me know if you had value from today, and I will be back again soon with more value for you. But Messenger Recruiting Mastery, you want to grab that link. It's going to be above this video. Grab that link so that you can actually master messenger conversations without feeling like a salesy weirdo. Until next time, have a great day. Cheers. Bye-bye.